What's up, guys? How's it going? It's Matt here. So I'm going to be talking about something today because I just saw this today. It's kind of gone viral right now. It's pretty much been going viral. I saw it on Facebook, throughout my news feeds. I saw it on Instagram. It's pretty much going all over the place. Basically, what happens is it shows this supposed FBI agent at some sort of massive party or club or some sort of event or something like that. And he's out there, there's a crowd of people just surrounding him like crazy. They're just in a big old circle and he's break dancing like crazy and having a good old cool time, all dressed up, all cool, and like he's at the club and probably drunk because he was at a club surrounded by people, and he's doing all these cool dances, this big old backflip, and his clock comes flying out of the small of his back and lands on the ground in front of him. People are looking around him. He's like, oh crap, I guess I better grab my gun. So he goes, grabs a gun by the trigger, pulls the trigger, and shoots at an onlooker. Shoots another guy, negligent discharge into somebody at a club, probably drunk, dancing around, break dancing, surrounded by people, carrying a gun. Why is it that the public continues putting the FBI up on this like pedestal? I honestly like to know that. Why does the public continue put the FBI on this pedestal when it comes to firearms, firearms safety, firearms training, firearms types, firearms calibers? There's so many people that put the FBI on a pedestal, and it really pisses me off. You know, I've been seeing a trend over the past few years when it comes down to this. Now, I'm not saying every FBI agent or FBI agent is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that they need to seriously take a look at their agency and do something. Like, seriously. Like, for example, on one of the biggest caliber debates in the world, or in the country right now, is I'm between 40 and 45 and all this other stuff, because, and everyone's switching to 9mm. Why? Because the FBI is switching back to the 9mm. But you actually look up the actual paperwork and the reasons why they're switching back to the 9mm, and the biggest reason, the majority of what the entire freaking report was on, was because the FBI have an 80% miss ratio. 80% miss ratio. Just because you're a federal agency doesn't mean you're a freaking badass. You know, all these TV shows and stuff like that put the FBI up as these awesome investigators that go and they're like the best marksmen you'll ever see, and they're cool and they're smart and they're going around figuring out these massive cases and stopping terrorism. Now, don't get me wrong, they do a damn good job of what they do. But here's the thing. The FBI are not field agents. 90% of them are not field agents. The FBI, what they are, they're freaking office workers. They're detectives. They work in their offices. That's what they do. Do they go into the field? Yeah, they go into the field. They do a little bit of investigations, and the majority of what they're doing is behind a computer somewhere or in a freaking conference room. They're basically detectives. That's all they do. They are not like supposed to be out there walking the beat and be the ones that stop and crap left and right. So they just don't train very well. You know, there's so many FBI courses out there. Well, there's the FBI qualification course. There's a while back people are doing it and demonstrating the FBI qualification course. Like, this is the toughest FBI qualification course ever, and pretty much every single person that attempted it was passing it. Now, I'm not saying it's not an easy thing. It's not. It takes time. It takes training. It takes practice. But how often do they got to qualify over there? That's my question. How often do they got to qualify over there? You know, I know this agent was being stupid. So I hope he gets fired. I honestly hope this guy gets fired because he was being stupid. He can't be stupid with a gun. Now, there are two leading causes of firearms accidents. That's ignorance and lack of knowledge, and poor and improper, careless attitude, complacency. So ignorance and lack of knowledge, and poor or improper attitude, which is complacency. Those are the two leading causes of firearms accidents. And I teach this all the time. Every class I teach this nonstop. You know, in the Marine Corps we said the saying, you do stupid shit, you win stupid awards. You play stupid games, you win stupid awards. You know, this guy, I hope he gets fired. I really hope he gets that stupid award that he's earned, which is getting fired. You don't go to a place where you're going to be partying, having a good old time, carrying a gun. You don't. Now, I understand if you're in an investigation, you're looking at something and you have to go to a club or you have to do something like that, but are you there drinking? Are you there, you know, drawing a crowd and dancing around when you know you're going to be carrying your gun? I mean, it's almost like, you know, if you watch the guy, it almost looks like he didn't even think he was carrying a gun. Like he forgot. You know, like he forgot that he was carrying it or something. You know, the only way something like that happens is if he was freaking drunk. Alright? Drunk and stupid. That's the only way something like that would happen. Now, I just wanted to say this because, you know, when you have a gun, as a gun owner, we have to be the most responsible citizens out there, because unfortunately firearms are deadly weapons. And what happens is if you fuck up and you make a mistake, you don't clear the chamber when you're supposed to clear the chamber, you don't clear the chamber before you're clearing your gun, you get drunk, you do stupid stuff like dancing in the middle of the floor surrounded by hundreds of people, and then you pick it up by the trigger and put your finger in the trigger guard and it goes bang. When shit like that happens, people can get seriously hurt or dead. All right? So firearms are not a joke. So I think what right now, the FBI needs to take a serious look into their agency. Serious look into the agency. Now, could it just be one stupid agent? Could be, but more than likely it isn't. More than likely what needs to start happening is they need to start seriously looking into these guys' training. All right? They need to seriously start looking into these people's training. If they have an 80% miss ratio, so they have to switch to a lower caliber just so they can handle their firearms, that has nothing to do with their size and their stature. That has everything to do with their training. They don't know how to shoot. All right? They don't know how to properly and safely handle firearms. They don't know how to make good choices when they're carrying a damn gun. You know, if you're doing shit like that freaking FBI agent, supposed FBI agent was doing, yeah, people are going to get hurt. And someone did. Unfortunately, someone did get hurt. Now, I hope there's a speedy recovery, 100%. I hope that person has a speedy recovery. But the FBI should be completely ashamed of themselves. And they need to look at their agency as a whole and start saying, what can we do? We need to improve our firearms handling. We need to improve our firearms training. We need to do something because this is just getting out of control. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and remember, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.